Alrighty guys, welcome back to yet another video. It is currently 5:23 a.m. and on a Sunday here in Western Michigan, and I am leaving on a very big trip, pretty much the trip of a lifetime. I am taking off way out west. I'm gonna explain a lot as we get through this video, but it's very early. I'm leaving early to try to avoid Chicago traffic, and I'm on my way. I'm meeting my mom, actually visiting family in Iowa, and I'm gonna meet her out there. And then from there, I'm gonna be heading out west. And then this is gonna be more than just a couple weeks. I'm gonna be spending a couple months out west on the road. I'm so pumped. I've been planning this trip for out for about a year. Pretty crazy. I'll explain more as we get going though. And yeah, I'm gonna get on the road and get a few miles behind me. And yeah, this is gonna be a crazy one, guys. Let's get it. Let's get going. Get on the road. Alrighty guys, so I just made the first stop at a rest stop and got about 3 hours of the drive out of the way. The 10-hour drive total to get to the spot in Iowa. And yeah, it's the only thing with today is the traffic hasn't been too bad luckily, but the wind has just been absolutely ripping all day, so it's been kind of a bit stressful just trying to not get blown off the roads this morning. But other than that, it's been going pretty dang good, and just made it through Indiana, and I'm a decent ways into Illinois now, so catch back up with you guys in a second. And my first time actually ever driving through different states, so a lot of new things I'm gonna be trying on this trip, so I'm pretty excited. But I'm gonna get a few more hours underneath me, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Holy crap. Alrighty guys, I am at a rest stop and somewhere in Iowa right now, and I am absolutely exhausted. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, waking up at 4 in the morning, so I've got about 4.5-ish hours left on the drive, so I'm more than halfway done, and I just need to take a break and take a quick nap. I'm just struggling to stay awake, so I'm going to take a power nap and then probably find something to eat, fill up on gas again, and get back on the road. I'm going to hit the hay, chill for a minute, catch you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so I just took a real nice long hour nap, very much needed, and I'm getting close. I'm getting some gas right now, and I'm getting very close to my family's place in Iowa. I'm gonna be spending the next day and a half there. Today is February 19th, and I'm going to be leaving on 21st in the morning and keep making my way all the way through Nebraska, and just kind of take it slowly. We'll see how it goes from there, and yeah, I'll catch you guys. The next update will be when I'm done staying there and on the road towards Colorado, the first destination. So I'm gonna get gas, head over there, and I'll catch you guys in the next update. Alrighty guys, it is now the 21st of February, and I took off from visiting my aunt, my mom, my uncles, my cousins this morning. Really nice. It was honestly just a great way to ease into this big road trip. It's always a big mental hurdle at first, just to get into that aspect of being alone and to get a good chunk of the driving out of the way and to visit with them. It was really nice before I take off on this big road trip, and so that was really cool. And took off from Iowa this morning, and it was like 6 degrees. It was freezing cold, and drove a bunch of back roads through some hilly country, and now I'm on the 80 heading west through southern Nebraska. And my goal for tonight is to make it to Fort Morgan, Colorado. It's from the start of the day. It'll be about more than 8 hours of driving today. I didn't really feel like I had 10 or 11 hours in me again today. I drove 10.5 hours on the 19th, the morning I left, and I just did not have that in me today. So ends up we feel good. My first destination of this trip is Colorado Springs, and I've heard it's super beautiful. There's a ton of stuff to do there. I'm really looking forward to getting to the mountains. I'm pretty pumped for it. I've never been to the mountains in the winter before, only during the summertime, so I'm really excited to see how gorgeous it is there. And I've never actually been to Colorado either. I've been to Montana, Wyoming, but never far enough south to make it into Colorado or Utah area, and that's where I'm going to be driving through on this trip, so I'm pretty dang pumped for it. I really am not feeling much of this drive. It's just pretty dang boring. Not a lot of traffic, which is nice, but the wind has been absolutely crazy pretty much the whole time. 6 degrees this morning, it's now 56 degrees. Tonight's going to be the first night actually sleeping in the truck, and it's going to get down to really, really cold by tomorrow morning. So Nebraska just doesn't have a whole lot to see or do, so I haven't really been stopping it at all, but that's the plan. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, and yeah, see you in a second. Alrighty, I just made it to Walmart for the night in Fort Morgan, Colorado. So apparently we're supposed to get some really nasty weather tomorrow. There's a winter storm advisory until pretty much all day tomorrow on Wednesday. So I was considering driving all the way to Colorado Springs tonight, but I've already drove like 8.5, 9 hours today, and I don't think I got another 3.5 hours in me. So I'm gonna crash here for the night. It's a little after 6 o'clock right now. It's starting to get dark, and I'm at a Walmart, Wally World, in the town of Fort Morgan. It's pretty dang busy here, actually, but I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm just never camped in a place like this before, but I see other trucks and stuff doing it, and there's no sign, so I believe I'm good to go. And it's like 40 degrees right now. It's gonna get down to like single digits tomorrow morning, and it's gonna be crazy windy and a chance of snow all day tomorrow. So, but I'll catch you guys in a sec. Alrighty guys, got the back of the truck camper opened up for the night, and now I gotta lock this thing up and then crawl in through the window. I'll show you guys that little feature in a second, but here's the Walmart I'm at. Glimpse, got a little sports shop over there. I might have to check out tomorrow, pick up some gear, but I'm gonna get this closed up, all my stuff. I think I'm gonna settle in for the night. Oh my word. Oh, all right, I just squeezed through the window here. I'll show you guys in a sec, but that was something else. I was a lot tighter than I thought I was gonna be. I might have to just come up with, so the reason I'm doing that is because there's no way to lock the topper from the inside. So, and in these urban places where, I don't feel quite as safe, I really wanted to be able to be locked inside of here, so I don't have to worry about people just being able to open the back of the topper and just get right in. But I feel a lot safer with it all locked, but it was definitely not the easiest. It's also nice because if somebody is trying to break in, don't even have to leave the truck. I can squeeze through there and just get right into the cab and drive away if I need to, but not the easiest. But that being said, settle into the back of the truck camper for the night. I'll give you guys like the full tour and rundown tomorrow. It's just, haven't been focused at all on filming. It's just a lot going on right now. I really wanted to make it to Colorado today, so I was happy with the progress I made. I was done in Nebraska. It was really boring. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys this improvement that I made. All right, so here's the nice thing about, I can fold this chair down, the chair, and I fold that down, I get through that window right there. You can see the cab. And this is just a sliding window on both sides. And what I did was I took the inner tube for bike tires, which I've seen done on YouTube quite a bit, and I had a bigger gap than most. I was about a 4-inch gap or so in between the crack where the cab is of my truck and the actual topper. So I had to like order a special one of the really fat tire mountain bike ones that filled in the gap, but it works really nice. It totally sealed off all the crack and gap in between there. And now I'll probably close this to retain heat, this side window, but now I can access everything up front. You can see all my gear and everything up front. And yeah, so that is one of the biggest changes that I made. I'm pretty dang happy with that. Here's the back inside of here right now. You can see everything up. I'm gonna get the curtains up. I want to get something to cover up that huge window because It's not the most tinted. Somebody could definitely just look right in. And then you can see it's still pretty dang busy. It's getting pretty late. There's Walmart, my window. I'm gonna get into bed, my weighted blanket again. A couple snacks, chocolate milk, some granola bars, and the heater, of course. This will be the second truck camp with the heater. Second night in the truck with the heater, but I'm gonna get situated. I'll catch up with you guys. Alrighty, guys. Just got settled in for the night, and it's not even too late, but I'm pretty dang whooped. I'm gonna get to bed, and it's pretty comfortable temperature in here right now, honestly. Don't even have the heater running. It's like 35 degrees out with the sleeping bag. Here's the setup. See, I got the heater right there. First time in Colorado. It's kind of crazy to think about that just like a day or two ago. I had never driven out of the state before. Now I've driven over 1,000 miles all the way to Colorado. First way to send it like that. Was pretty sweet, but this so far been going pretty dang good. This is like the first day of like really being alone and by myself, and just the mental hurdle of that. It was the same with the UP trip. It was like the first couple days, there's like that, you're super excited, but you're also just so nervous. Like you end up just kind of, the first few days you're asking yourself, okay, why am I really doing this? Like spending all this gas money and traveling super far by myself. Like, what am I getting out of this? But once I found, very similar to the UP trip, you can start to get settled down, get a few miles behind you, you start to feel a lot better and just get a lot more comfortable, and you really start to enjoy it. So I'm hoping the next couple of days I get into the mountains. That's gonna start how I feel. I want to make this trip. I'm gonna film a ton, and I want to make it just like very real, and like the ups and downs of being alone on the road. For dinner, all I did was got a chocolate milk, and went to Walmart, grabbed Sunbelt Bakery granola bars, the best granola bars in the planet. You can't even convince me otherwise. Just ridiculously good. So, nothing too crazy for dinner. I'm gonna get to bed. I'm pretty tired. First night in the Walmart parking lot. I'll let you know if something crazy goes on in the middle of the night, but other than that, hopefully it's a safe, good night's rest, and I will catch you guys in the morning. First night in the truck on this trip. Let's get it. Good night. Oh, my word. Whew. Good morning, guys. It's only about 6:30 right now, and it's actually pretty light out, and it is 8 degrees right now. It is freezing out, and it looks like we got a decent amount of snow, and it's snowing pretty good right now. I can't see anything. It's all the windows are all covered in snow, but I'm gonna give you guys a little look around. I actually slept surprisingly very, very well last night. Just with this sleeping bag is only rated for, I believe, 25 degrees down sleeping bag. Only 25 degrees, and it's 8 degrees right now, and I actually stayed a pretty comfortable temperature all night. Towards like about 4 or 5 in the morning, it started to get just a little bit chilly, but I was still able to sleep the whole night fairly comfortably, so pretty dang surprising considering it's 10 degrees, and this is the coldest, by far the coldest night I've spent in the back of the truck camper. But I'm gonna turn the heater on for maybe like half an hour or two, just to kind of take the chill out of my body. It's still a little bit cold just in here, just to be comfortable for a little while while I'm getting up. But I'm gonna get up, probably hop into Walmart, get a few things for breakfast and food, and yeah. Oh boy, just turned on the heater. It feels amazing. I'll take a look outside. There's the Walmart. You can see, oh yeah, we got a decent amount of snow. I actually stayed pretty quiet all night too. I was a little worried about being too loud. There's a few trains and a couple obnoxious diesel truck drivers really revving fairly late at night. But other than that, really wasn't too bad at all. I just kind of felt like I was sleeping in a motel in town or something. So I was impressed. First night in a Walmart parking lot actually went very, very well. Yeah, overall, very good night. I'm gonna chill in bed for a little bit, go get warmed up, and then get a few things around, and then probably hop into Walmart, get some breakfast going. Holy crap. Holy crap. It is so cold out this morning. It's only getting colder. It started out at 8 degrees when I woke up, and it's now 5 degrees with a negative 11 wind chill, and I believe it. Holy crap, it's cold. I think it was 60 degrees yesterday, but all right, well, I'm gonna get in the road and I'll catch up with you guys once I start getting close to Colorado Springs. Alrighty guys, I have just made it to Truck and Park. I have just made it to Falcon, Colorado, about 15 minutes outside of Colorado Springs. And it is very low visibility out today. I probably could see the mountains if it was a clear day, but it's still blowing snow and it is still very, very cold out today. I think that's gonna about do it for this first video. Not a lot of filming in this video, nothing too crazy, mostly just driving and introducing this trip. I really wanted to give you guys a tour of the truck, camper setup for anybody that's new, and just kind of see the changes and stuff that I made. But the weather is it's just too cold to be doing anything outside really today, so I'm gonna save that for probably the next video. But this adventure is just gonna be epic. I'm gonna be filming a ton, doing a ton of crazy stuff. Now that I'm actually in the mountains, the next video will hopefully be a whole lot more interesting, be doing a whole lot more stuff. Some really beautiful scenery. I'm really excited for it, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna get to the next spot, and yeah, catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.